because I might have a little bit too much of Knicks fever. The last series that we know is going on, because last night the Lakers won. The Suns are the number 2 seed in the West, and their reward, playing the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers. This is a series about what you believe, to me, right? Do you believe the Lakers are getting healthy, they're good enough, they can win if they don't play like they did last night? Or have the Suns turned a corner and they could be a problem for the Lakers? I'm going to start with you, Jarod, on this. Are you going with Suns or Lakers for this series?
You know, I have a feeling I know where all three of you are going, so I'm going to start it early. So you're all on the Lakers, huh? All three of you got the Lakers in this series. Phoenix in 7, baby. Let's do it. Land of the rising sun. Chris Paul. Let's do it, baby. LeBron, Wash King. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what this sounds like? You know what it sounds like from you, Jarod? Propaganda season. This is what it sounds like. Sounds like propaganda season. The odds for the Suns in 7 are plus 475, folks. Plus 475 for the Suns to win in 7. Okay, not bad.
I mean, real talk. I will say, look, the Lakers won that game last night. Did anybody walk out of that game being like, LeBron looks fine and he's good to go?
Absolutely.
And you feel he's good to go? LeBron looks fine?
If a man can hit a shot when he saw 3 rims, yeah.
See, propaganda season, baby. Propaganda season. Dexter is bought. I was going to say the same thing. Yep. Yeah, that's because y'all are LeBron acolytes, and you believe whatever that man spews. You think Space Jam 2 about to win an Oscar. I get it. Listen, all I'm saying is that dude don't look right to me, is all I'm saying. And it isn't like your ankle's going to get better as the playoffs go on. So,
maybe that's what he wants you to think. That builds the narrative as he goes further. Just saying, y'all. Like he might have got to you. And here's the thing. Let's say this about Jarod, because if this was KD talking about somebody had a hand over his face and he still Jay somebody, he'd be loving KD for this. Listen.
I am realistic about my guy, right? Like I'll call him out when he does his bullshit. My point is, LeBron, stop the propaganda, my dude. Just stop it. Stop it.
See, our man Eric
KD be doing a lot of bullshit though.
Yeah, but he don't be doing propaganda. Like, he may go on burner accounts and on Twitter and shit, but he don't be doing propaganda.
I will say this: like we get on LeBron for the hairline shit, but he's doing better than Kevin Durant at preserving his. That's all I'm saying right now. Kevin Durant is too rich for that shit, man.
And I will agree with you on that. The difference, of course, being is LeBron tries to lie about his. Kevin's like, I don't give a shit. He just rolls out of bed, being like,
KD just be owning it.
Like, I don't care.
KD definitely just rolling out of bed.
He'd be like, I'm just going.
No brush.
No brush.
He hits a jumper before he brushes his teeth. He's one of those.
100%. 100%.
And then before he brushes his hair.
Yeah, definitely before he brushes his hair. So Jarod, just so we're clear, is that Suns pick for real, or did you stop sipping the wine?
You know, listen, I picked the Suns. I put a bet on them to get out of the Western Conference, man. They were plus 800. I can't have them losing in the first round now. Let's go, baby. Phoenix in 7.
Phoenix in 7. Like that energy. Okay. Murph, are you high on the Suns? Or are you going to stay high on the Lakers? Are you going to believe in the one-eye patch man rolling into Phoenix?
No, I actually agree with Jarod because, you know, I watched that game last night, Golden State. I didn't come away thinking that the Lakers look good. They did not look good. Golden State played tough D against them. Golden State's a good defensive team. They're 5, like you said. Who's number 6? Phoenix. Okay, so Phoenix is going to have that same kind of defensive pressure on them. And I don't think, you know, it's not even about thinking. We pretty much know for a fact LeBron is not right. You know, first of all, you know, just besides the age and all that, he missed how many? He missed what, a month and change, a couple months. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no way you can be completely right after that. And he came back and he still having problems with the ankle. He looked a little slower and less athletic out there against Golden State last night. Wiggins was throwing his shit. You know what I'm saying? So AD does not look like he's not the AD of last year even. Mm-hmm. And last year I expected more from him. So and you talk about a guy who goes to the locker room like KP. I mean, AD's right there with them. Like, unless AD is like Jim Brown, you know how they used to say about Jim Brown, every time he'd run for like 50 yards to get tackled, he'd be the slowest dude to get up, and you would think he was done, and then come back and hit you again. unless AD is doing that, I don't know, because he's always complaining about something, like about 5 times a game. He doesn't look right. I just and then the pressure's on the other guys, and we saw what happens late in that Golden State game.
Caruso,
hitting the side of the backboard.
I saw that doing his best Paul George.
So I think and then on the other side you see Phoenix is hearing all this talk too, like, oh no, we feel that you get the Lakers, we feel so bad for you. You have no chance. I don't think they're coming in a series like that. They're a second seed for a reason, and just because I say that they're going to beat the Lakers does not mean I think Chris Paul is better than Donovan Mitchell. But I'm going for, like I said, Phoenix in 7.
I love
Phoenix,
it.
2 people.
I love
Phoenix
it.
in 7.
And I will say this, Dex, really quick.
Sure.
Chris Paul is a motherfucker. Okay, like he's not gonna be out here like, all right, fucking LeBron's here. He's a dog. Yeah, he's little. He's only 6 feet tall, but that dude is and Book. Listen, Book can come for all these fools. Just saying.
Yeah, and Chris Paul, he would like nothing better than to take out.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
I'm sure he would. Brian, they talked about Chris Paul being a little man. That is your people in the height stratosphere, and you tend to like those kind of tough, short point guards. Is that behoove you to pick Chris Paul and the Suns?
He a LeBron acolyte, you know that.
In terms of what I'm going to do with my money, I'll save that for Keep It 100. But in terms of how I think this series is going to go, I mean, it's another scenario for me where I just have to see somebody beat the Lakers before I can pick somebody beating the Lakers, at least for this round. I love the Phoenix Suns. I think they can get all the way to the finals also. They're a team that if they didn't match up with the Lakers, I probably would have picked them to go to the NBA Finals. They've been healthy all year. They're the rare team where their top 4 guys in terms of minutes have played all 67-plus games this year. Mikal Bridges, DeAndre, and Devin Booker, Chris Paul. All that being said, like, I don't know if they have enough to sort of knock off the Lakers 4 times in the series. So in terms of the safe bet here, I would lean toward the Lakers. Even though, like, those are all legitimate concerns in terms of injuries and, whether or not they can sort of make it through this playoff stretch healthy. But I have those questions about at least one star player on basically every single team, including the Phoenix Suns, because, we'll see with Chris Paul what happens in the playoffs. It's happened before, and he hasn't gotten hurt this year, but, who knows? So I would lean with the Lakers here, although, I don't want to. Because, like, I kind of want to be, like, one of the cool dudes and pick the Phoenix Suns, but I ain't picking against LeBron. Like, that dude, he sees 3 rims, he makes jumpers, he turns water into wine. Like, look, this is the only dude. This is one of the only dude, but this is one of the only dudes ever who had like ridiculous expectations and has actually surpassed them. So
here we go. Wash King. Shouts to the Wash King. Wash King. Why
would I bet him now?
Brian, how many games are we going?
I'll go 6 because again, with road teams, I just see, the pathway to them finishing it on their home floor, and it's gonna suck because Chris Paul is the godfather of Bronny James. And they have to play each other, and he has to watch this unfold in the playoffs. If LeBron,
Bronny.
I don't know. I'm not going to go as far as to say if LeBron was a real one, he would do this. But we have this whole narrative about Chris Paul not winning a ring and this and that. And I'm just saying, LeBron, if you want to rest up for next season and just let Chris Paul sort of get through, I wouldn't be mad at that as well. Just let me know ahead of time so I can put my money on the Suns.
So here's the thing.
I want Chris Paul to get a ring, goddammit.
So do I, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. And I think it's because the Lakers are going to knock them out. Although I think the stuff that Murph and Jarod bring up are legit. But here's what I'm here for. Did anybody, if you watched the top of the show, you've been rocking with us from the beginning, Eric Chang has seen this. Did you see the energy that Jarod brought because of the propaganda season that's going on?
You're bought in. You're bought in.
No, it's not a bought in. I'm here for the entertainment. I'm here for Jarod being more mad as this continues to go on. The legend of LeBron continues to grow on. He starts turning water into wine, like Brian said.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's going to be saying Jesus Christ, like he gave credit to after that shot. That's what's going to happen.
The man above. I'm like, motherfucker, he ain't got shit to do with that shot going in.
Hey, look, man, you ain't going to win against that. You're gonna win with the people that it's like the Tebow disciples, man. You're gonna win against the Tebow disciples, okay? LeBron is setting this up. One thing that Jarod forgot to mention in the beginning. Remember, LeBron wanted no parts of the play-in tournament, right? And now that adds to the narrative. Overcame the play-in tournament with an incredible shot over the league MVP and Steph Curry, guys. Then he's going to roll up into Phoenix with an eye patch and slay Chris Paul. Then the next round, he'll do whatever. He's going to do this, slay the Clippers, reclaim the city of Los Angeles, and the heavens from the sky, he's going to be touched by the hand of Kobe and whoever other Laker greats. I see all this happening. I see it.
Wait. And then because Space Jam comes out in July, they go up against the Brooklyn Nets, the Monstars, and he defeats the Monstars in real life and in the movie.
Yo, it ain't a movie, dog. It's real. Like, this is what's happening. And LeBron is here for this, right? So I want to see this happen. I want Jarod to keep bringing this energy throughout the playoffs. And it's not, I don't want y'all to be wrong. I think Murphy and Jarod made fantastic points. I don't think they're bugging or tripping on any of this. I just want to see that. I just want to see more energy like this from Jarod throughout the playoffs. So I'm going Lakers in 6. I'm with Bryan on this. Lakers in 6 for me on this one. I'm going with it. Touched by an angel.
Touched by an angel. We wildin'.